Today's horoscope and tarot from Astrocademy, Aquarius February 24, 2022. Today's transits promote your attention to your broader goals and dreams today. Mind-expanding activities are a strong draw, or learning opportunities emerge. Discussions with someone special can figure strongly. In truth, sharing your ideas and dreams can boost you or a relationship. You might enjoy a healthy escape, and your forward-looking, positive attitude attracts interesting experiences or people. For now, you tend to look forward to new plans and projects rather than worry about the intricacies of the present. It's a generally fine time for instruction, guidance, and advice or broadening your interests. Luna continues to glimmer through your exotic ninth house of expansion, but it will collide with lucky Jupiter, celestial ruler of your seventh house of significant others, in the process. Crushing on someone who's at a distance from you? You could experience a lucky break during this time, especially when it comes to travel or spontaneous adventure. Never say never. Luna will simultaneously sextile your planetary ruler, Mercury, which means communicating your truth could suddenly feel a whole lot easier than usual. Luna's square to Mars, however, could be the reason you start to overthink or complicate things. Stay grounded, and don't sweat the small things. The everlasting square between Mars and Jupiter could be closer to resolution than conflict today, as you may have a better perspective of the opportunities to learn something new or hone a skill in your job. You may have to change your attitude about the opportunities so that you can experience something greater in your work. Since the moon has entered Aquarius, there is an emotional drive to learn something unique. You may want to consider a learning niche skill or subject to stand out in your line of work. Thanks to the moon's departure from your financial sector yesterday, your financial instincts and imagination are not only fueled, but you will feel more emotionally and intuitively engaged as Venus, the planet of money, moves into her final 10 days in direct motion here. As she slows to a crawl, Venus' influence becomes more potent, something that you have an intuitive read on and can easily adjust to. Today, you feel like hiding away from the world. You find it more difficult than usual to talk to people, and your relations suffer as a result. Maybe you need to reflect to find out what's causing these problems. Talking about it could help too. Your friends could then assist you. After all, that's what friends are for. A strange tip from an acquaintance or coworker will solve a long-standing enigma. It's amazing how information works, isn't it? The smallest pieces can complete the biggest puzzles. If you're looking for someone new to date, try not to be so obvious about your intentions. It's far too easy or others to spot this type of behavior. You need to use some charm and sincerity. Look within yourself and pause for a moment to think before making your move, and first consider the other person's feelings. An excellent planetary aspect is occurring that elevates your emotional world to the height of the mountaintop. Looking at your emotions with perspective is a healthy practice that bolsters self-confidence. Consciously creating this perspective on a regular basis is the goal of yoga. Finding the right yoga discipline and routine might be your goal this season. The lymphatic system that controls our immune system is also greatly helped by yoga. Welcome to an ambitious day. Don't be surprised if you find yourself really thinking over your career and the goals you have set for yourself. Sometimes you can reach a point where the things you thought you wanted change. This is a result of growth and expansion. As you grow, so will some of your goals. Regardless of how far you are in the pursuit of your ambitions, if there's a part of you that thinks that possibly you need to turn your focus in another direction, give this serious consideration. Watch closely for a tendency to want to do too much early today. The moon heads to the top of your solar chart, placing emphasis on responsibilities, performance, and duty for a couple of days. Adjusting your timelines or methods may be in order. With Mars in your solar sixth these days, you're getting in touch with your desire to produce and organize. Today, you gravitate towards activities that improve your life in small but significant ways. You're motivated and engaged, and you're also ready to go all in. A Mars-Saturn transit helps you tie everything together well. You might also manage to balance work and personal interests in satisfying ways. Your tarot reading for today. The Hanged Man, the Star, and the High Priestess. Recently, you have been feeling tired and you need a change of scenery. You have developed a certain number of habits. In your daily life, at work, in your personal life, and in the environment around you, you have this feeling of having done everything possible. In reality, you simply need to go on vacation, to travel, to meet new people and relax properly in a warmer environment. It is true that at times it may seem difficult to get through the daily routine. Its repetitive and alienating side is not always conducive to personal growth. However, you can still move forward in your life plan. The cards show that at any time you have the opportunity to succeed in your goals and thrive in your daily life. Especially on a personal level, you're surrounded by people that you trust. It is an essential element that should allow you to develop day after day in a favorable environment. In March 2022, the cards invite you to travel, to give your everyday life a bit of a shake-up and to conquer new horizons. In this quest for novelty, you'll meet interesting people who will show you new customs and you will love their openness. Today, you seem drawn to new environments. This reflects your need for space and tranquility. A countryside weekend could also contribute to your well-being to the extent that it helps make a break with routine. The cards you have chosen represent this need to make a break for personal transformation and evolution. You are going through a period of reflection during which you seem determined to go ahead. By following this path, you could easily meet new people and reach your goals. It is by following this path that you will be able to flourish in the coming days by opening yourself up to the world around you even more. Our eyes in the sky. Today is an action-packed day, astrologically speaking. The morning starts with a minor frustration between Mars and Mercury and healing Centaur Chiron. This can make us want to take action to mend fences with ourselves and others. The caution is that it might be hard to find the best method, which could cause some inner tension. The flip side of this transit is that you might want to reach out to those you've had arguments with in the recent past, which could backfire. The good news is that Venus and Jupiter share a minor aspect that can help to soothe such dilemmas and ego conflicts. It can create a harmonious vibe that lets you feel better about the past as well as give you direction about the future. Mercury and Mars align in the evening, and this aspect can go two different ways. You can either argue relentlessly and want to have the last word, or you can create a fun-filled time for yourself because your energy level will be extremely high. The choice is yours. Be advised that any arguments that do happen today could be craftier and sneakier than normal. Plus, they could start out of nowhere. A great way to diffuse the energy is to accept accountability and responsibility and then squash the issues and move on from them.